Good afternoon, and welcome to the Class of 2020 Virtual Commencement Ceremony. This afternoon, you will hear speeches from your classmates, staff, school board member, superintendent, and myself. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and congratulations, Class of 2020.
Hello, Class of 2020. I'm your Class Vice President, Gavin Nichols. I'd like to begin by saying congratulations to the Class of 2020 for graduating high school and taking the first steps into a great big world. I'd also like to congratulate the parents, the teachers, and the coaches that have helped our class throughout the years. Not only is graduation a celebration of students, but it's also a celebration and a thank you to all of you that put in countless hours and made countless sacrifices in order for us to succeed. The Class of 2020 has seen an impressive amount of change throughout our lives. We were born during the events of 9/11, and now we're graduating during a global pandemic. School year ending early is disappointing, but we shouldn't let that define our class. We're so much more than that. We are a class that could take on a new principal each year of high school, a class that isn't afraid to learn in a portable classroom, and we will even go across town to go to class that's in a bus garage. One thing's for certain about our class, and it's that we can do well with change. And in a world that seems to be changing every day, maybe that's exactly what it needs out of the graduating class. Thank you to the Class of 2020 for making the past 12 years to remember.
Class of 2020, congratulations. The strange end to your high school career in no way lessens the accomplishment of this milestone. Celebrate and be proud of all you have achieved. When your class officers asked me to speak at graduation, I had no idea how much the world would go through that would change what I needed to say. Our community has faced multiple tragedies. The world was entirely upended by a global pandemic. Systemic racism has become horrifyingly apparent, and some of our country is beginning to take steps to make changes that are long overdue. Not acknowledging all these things occurring during your senior year would be remiss. They are absolutely a part of your senior year experience. They are also the issues that will likely guide some of your careers, and that all of you will be dealing with, confronting, or solving during the course of your lives. So, what do I tell you? What wisdom do I impart? I'll start simple. Be kind. The world is filled with far too much hate and ugliness, and it is truly up to you to change that. Think about what you are going to say or post on social media. Is it going to hurt or offend someone? If so, don't say it. Don't post it. Use your words and thoughts for good. Put away your phones. Look one another in the eye and have conversations. Shake hands, give high fives or fist bumps, or in our current situation, elbow bumps. When it's safe again, give hugs. Say I love you. Congratulate one another on big and little things. Lifting others up and making people smile and letting people know you care never gets old. Find what makes you happy. Make sure you listen to your head and your heart. Surround yourself with good people, people who make you want to be better. Do the things that make you smile, that make you feel good. Sing, dance, go for a run, be in nature, make art. Whatever those things are, make sure you find ways to always do them. They will help you stay happy when things out of your control start to spin. And at times in your life, they will spin. Knowing how to find your happy will keep you from spinning too. Read. Read a book, the newspaper, a magazine, an essay. I tell you this not just because I'm your high school librarian, but because I honestly believe in the power of a book. Read to be educated and informed. Read to relax or escape. Read to develop empathy. Just make sure you are reading. I've always been moved by words. I have a journal full of book quotes and music lyrics that have resonated with me over the years. During the past couple of months, I've also added some quotes from some of the powerful and passionate speeches I've heard. During a speech to Atlanta citizens, Killer Mike of hip-hop music group Run the Jewels said, "We have to be better than this moment." So that is my challenge to you and what I leave you with. Be better than this moment. Use the foundation that you've built in Mount Horeb schools, and then go learn even more. Gain even more experiences and more skills, and be better than you are now. In doing so, you will make the world better in whatever endeavor you choose. Make the world better in science, in agriculture, in politics, in medicine, in the military, in the arts, in education. Class of 2020, this is your starting point. Go and be better than you are right now. Congratulations on your graduation. I can't wait to see all that you can accomplish as you move towards your better selves.
Good afternoon. My name is Rod Heiss, and I'm president of the Mount Horeb Area School District Board of Education. And yes, I'm related to that Heiss. But that's not why I'm here today. The reason I'm here today is to congratulate you on reaching this incredible milestone. And not just for reaching this milestone, but for the way that you did it, with great perseverance, determination, and grit. Things that you'll take with you, just like your education, for the rest of your life. So again, congratulations. You know, when I was a senior in high school, my dream was to be a singer in a rock and roll band. A singer like Glenn Frey of the Eagles, or Bono of U2, or Joe Strummer of the Clash. I have to say that dream was in trouble from the very start, even though my band made the homecoming variety show in the fall of 1984. We played the only song that we knew. Actually, we made noise that vaguely resembled that song, which was Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash. It was the first and the last time we ever played in public. And I always lamented the fact that we didn't try to carry on. Why did the band and why had my dream fallen apart? And what could I have learned way back in 1984 if I hadn't been feeling so sorry for myself? Well, one Saturday morning, about 20 years after I graduated, this question crept back into my mind. And I took out a 3x5 card and I wrote down these 3 things. Number 1, know your path. I didn't have a clue where I was going with my band. But if you want to reach your dream, you have to know exactly how to get there. Number 2, the next step is yours. I didn't take responsibility for what was next with my band, with being a singer in a rock and roll band. And if you have a dream, well, there's only one person who can do that. And that person is you. Number 3, be brave. Any dream worth pursuing is one worth calling your own and telling the world about. But there's something more. And that something is that rarely do any of us reach our dreams alone. We need friends and parents and partners and bosses, mentors and teachers to support us and guide us and push us. And the reason is simple. We have our most lasting impact. We enjoy our biggest successes. We speak with our most powerful voices when we work together. And we should cherish the important people in our lives for a lot of other reasons, too. In good times, they're with us not just to celebrate, but to remind us not to rest on our laurels. In difficult times, they're with us not to point out our weaknesses, but to remind us of our strengths. And whatever the times, they urge us to strive for higher goals. They inspire us to greater hope. And they encourage us to dream bigger and better and bolder dreams. And that's what the world needs today, right now. More people with big dreams like yours, dreams that can do anything from changing your neighborhood to changing the world. Now, you might think all of this is about you and your dreams, and to a degree, I suppose it is. Know your path. The next step is yours. Be brave. But you see, all of this is really about the dreams of others. Your classmates, those you'll work with, your upstairs neighbor in your first apartment. You see, each of us needs help. as we work towards our goals. And when you help someone, when you really serve someone, when you put another's dreams ahead of yours from time to time, two things happen. They can reach their dream because they had your help. And you can reach yours because you'll have earned theirs in return. And what is fundamental to this? What is at the very essence of what I'm talking about today? Well, it's the power of human connection. Real, live, authentic human connection. The connection that gets things done, that helps reality come from dreams, that can change the world in very, very profound ways. And so build those connections every day. And when you do, you'll be building your dreams. And even more important, you'll be taking advantage of the opportunity that you have. The opportunity given to you in part by the education that you've received in the Mount Horeb schools. And you'll go. You'll leave this place and you'll change the world. Thank you and congratulations.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, while we aren't in person, we aren't together in Alliant Energy Center where we all wanted to be this afternoon. What does bring me great solace is knowing that you are with friends and family next to you, diploma in hand, getting to celebrate your experience here in the Mount Horeb Area School District and at Mount Horeb High School. I'll be honest, I wrote this speech probably 5 different times, and it usually ended up with me rambling on about things. Those who know me well know that I like to talk, which becomes a problem when you put me on stage with a microphone. And so I started to search movie quotes, song lyrics, poems, trying to find what philosophers were saying. How could I connect your experience and try to talk a little bit about it? But it was really difficult. I found myself with Bob Dylan lyrics. Some of you probably don't know who Bob Dylan is, but he's one of my favorites. And so I didn't want to lament on the obstacles you've been through, as they don't define you, but they are part of your journey. They are part of who you are, and they will be part of what informs your decisions going forward. And so you've been through some difficult things. And so I sat for weeks trying to find something. But there were a couple of things that kept coming up to me. And one of them was something my dad told me when I was in high school. Now, my family was going through some difficult things, and my dad in particular was going through some difficult times. And some of you may know what I'm gonna. You're gonna connect with what I'm saying here. You're gonna have heard this before. Now, this is something that he was working on, and not working on as he was writing it, but he was working on it personally. It was something that he was trying to get better at and understand. And it's a little piece about serenity. So bear with me here, and you may have heard it before. Give me the grace to accept with serenity the things that cannot be changed, the courage to change the things which should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other. Now, there are so many things in your high school experience you may want to change. That one test, that one relationship, that one decision that you made. Yet, those aren't things you can go back and change. But they are part of your journey. They'll be part of what informs you moving forward. And so I sit there and I'm thinking about what this meant, right? And what are the things that you can change going forward? You can change the decisions. The path that you're on is going to be the things that you can set forth. You can change what happens going forward. Which then brought me to the next thing that I thought about as I was thinking about the things we can change and how we can distinguish between those things and the path that we're on. Some of you know that I'm a big Grateful Dead fan, and there's a song that means a ton to me by the Grateful Dead, and the song is called Ripple. So I'm going to read some of the lyrics to you here. I'm not going to pontificate on them afterwards. Just take them in, digest them, chew on them, and take them how you will. There is a road, no simple highway, between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Again, I'm not going to pontificate on that. That is something that sat with me around the path that you're going to be going on. More than anything that I want to say to you this afternoon is thank you. Thank you for what you've done for our community. Thank you for the courage that you have shown over these last couple months and throughout your entire life. Thank you for all that you have done. Dr. Salerno, Superintendent of Schools and school board members, it is my distinct honor to certify that the students here today have met all requirements set forth by the State of Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction and the graduation requirements by the Mount Horeb Area School District. Congratulations, seniors.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Steve Salerno, and I'm your superintendent of schools. A few days ago, an online news outlet printed the text of one comedian's recent commencement addresses to the students of Harvard University. With a little extra time on my hands, like we all do, I read with great interest Conan O'Brien's words of wisdom. Now, if you know Conan O'Brien, no truer oxymoron has ever been spoken, but I hope you will indulge me as I share some of his selected passages. Now, before I speak today, I really did give the class of 2020 serious thought, and I'm honestly stunned by what you've endured in your short lives. You were born in the shadows of 9/11. You were born while our nation was still smoldering from that attack, and you've only known the world beset by terrorists and terrorist hate. You've grown up with mass shootings and school lockdowns, horrors completely absent from when I was a child. You've now witnessed 2 economic meltdowns so stunning in proportions. As I record this message, we are in the midst of 2 global pandemics, COVID-19 and racism. Now, you know this all too well. You've been handed more than your share. In fact, Tom Brokaw, who's a famous journalist, a news anchor for NBC, famously hailed those people who survived the Great Depression and World War II not because of who they were as much as what they had endured. He called them the greatest generation. Now, we don't know what you're going to be called just yet. You've been challenged your entire lives, and you've demonstrated one of the most precious qualities one could have: resilience. Now, cynics like to mock the supposedly spoiled or callow youth of our new millennia. I don't buy it. You've seen and survived so much, and you responded with wit and creativity, righteous anger and activism, and gritty determination to take the reality you've been handed, and you've made it better. Look at you. 4 months ago, you were asked to leave Mount Horeb High School's classrooms with no advance notice. The message was abrupt, and you weren't able to fully comprehend what was happening. Since that day, you have found ways to stay safe under absurd circumstances. In one way or another, your hard-won resilience has gotten you here today. To your telephone, your phone, your tablet, or maybe even your smartwatch, in order to watch this graduation from Mount Horeb High School, come hell or high water. I look at all you've achieved in a frightful world, and it gives me great hope. You are remarkable examples for the children who come after you. You exemplify how to be smart, brave, and yes, resilient in a scary world. So today's a bit unusual for 2 reasons. The first is this is the first commencement ceremony Mount Horeb High School's ever held online. We strangely are separate on a day that's supposed to embody community. Secondly, traditional commencement speeches from your superintendent are supposed to provide little nuggets of life-affirming anecdotes. I must admit, though, I really have nothing to give you that you and your uniquely tested peers do not already have, and quite frankly, you've had for a long time. What I can offer you is my boundless admiration, my deepest respects, my gratitude for working so hard and bringing such honor to your families, your faculty, and the alumni of Mount Horeb High School. You, class of 2020, have earned the right to be proud of your great accomplishments. To be sure, our current troubles will pass, and you will laugh and you will thrive and experience great joy. I cannot wait to see what you fine people will accomplish. In the meantime, I remain proud to be a Viking, and I hope you are too.
Ryan May Adler, Alejandro Jose Aguilar Jr., Carissa R. Alegria, Mason Virgil Ames, Kate Lynn Anderson, Gunnar John Bagstad, Jasmine Elise Maggie Baker, Simon Raphael Baker, Matteo Luigino Bellazzini, Elizabeth Camille Berg, Topanga Marie Butel, Joshua Peter Boland, Dylan John Brandemule, Jameson William Brinkman, Maxwell Raymond Brinkman, Brady Anthony Brock, Louisa Thien Brody, Cayman Wayne Brown, Magdalene Louise Calhoun, Levi Archer Carr, Alexis Rianne Connors, Melissa Allison Cotter, Mackenzie Ellen Colfard, Zachary Blade Curtis, Aliana Aliomar Dargan, James Ethan Dawson, Logan Edward Detmer, Christian Michael Deek, Olivia Cassidy Dobson, Abigail Jordan Donaldson, Jacob Thomas Dorning, Cole James Drager, Isaac Lamazny Drapeau,
Hey friends, I'm using my gun. I'm Senior Man. Bye, I'm music. Go Vikings!
Abigail Marie Drexler, Kieran James Dunn, Kennedy Claire Eggers, Jade Nicholas Esser, Kylie Mackenzie Evanson, Cree Jerome Faber, Hunter Ryan Faltz, Anna Sophia Felson, Charles Chamberlain Fish, Elijah Nicholas Fisher, Nicholas Michael Flaherty, Elise Marie Fluett.
Congrats, class of 2020. See y'all on the flip side.
Jessica May Fox, Trey William Frame, DeMarcus DeMontez Freeman, Sarah Evelyn Fritz, Guillermo Garcia Hernandez, Sarah Mackenzie Gerg, Carter Joseph Jilks, Andrew Robert Gatz,
Hey, Mount Horeb High School class of 2020, congratulations once again. Thank you to everyone who has all supported me on my journey. I could not have made it without you. Thank you so much.
Ryan Carl Gatz,
Hey, class of 2020, I just wanted to say that, hey, I knew we could do it together, and we finally finished high school, so yeah!
Elise Paige Getzinger, Colby Philip Gorman, Jameson Martin Graham, Gabriel George Gunther, Ellie Corinne Haddock, Mary Grace Hall, Alika Rita Hansen, Morgan Brittany Hart, Kyle Patrick Hartley, Quinn Michael Haskins, Bodie Zepha Hatfield, Kaylin Catherine Hellenbrand, Grace Alexandra Hildreth, William George Rodman Hayes, Kaisa Ray Eibinger, Peyton James Inboden, Marshall Levi Iverson, Andre Alexander Jack,
Andre here. I'd just like to thank everyone for your support and encouragement throughout my high school career. Thank you. Bye.
Randy Joanne Jansen, Benjamin Jaramillo Nicholson, Carson John Jochimson, Avery Scott Johnson, Cassidy Ray Johnson, Cole Robert Johnson, Tristan Matthew Johnson, Tyler Jonathan Joppa.
Just wanted to say thank you to all my friends and family for helping me get through school and to support me through all this. Class of 2020.
Jaden Leroy Call, Jenna Lynn Call, Maggie Rose Kelly, Marilyn Elizabeth Ketterer, Quinn Fjellstad Killinger, Ezekiel Robert Clays, Isabel Marie Clays, Jenna K. Noble, Evan Joseph Kroll, Catherine Jade Coos, Quinn Michelle Lightfoot, Daniel Anthony Linds.
Hey guys, this is Dan Linds. I am off to Arizona State University in the fall, and I wish everybody the best of luck with whatever comes their way.
Arden James Lindsley. Connor James Long. Samantha Alita Malecki.
Hi, my name's Sam Malecki. I will be attending the University of Illinois at Chicago. Thank you to all my friends and family who have helped me get this far.
Ilka Marcella Mallon. Madeline Jean Mason. Emily Jaden McKay. Mackenzie Messman. Logan Barry Meyer. Isaiah Matthew Miller. Hunter Ross Mindham. Siler Michael Mucho. Noah Aaron Mullendor. Kaya Ray Nelson. Zachary Charles Nelson. Bailey Marie Nessheim. Garrett Chester Nessheim. Gavin Shaw Nichols. Michael Maidana Noble. Natalie Jo O'Connell. Noah James Ollendick. Anaya Renee Olmstead. Kevin Michael Olson. Claire Lucia Pedersen. Grace Ann Peltier. Stella June Pernot. Christian Andres Pertusati. Annalise Katrine Peterson. Dalton Michael Peterson. Allison Ray Pingle. Gabriel Michael Piscatelli. Ethan Antonio Post. Siler Dale Primer. Bryn Marie Purin. Joshua Friedrich Radke. Evan Allen Reiner. Miranda Catherine Richards. Lindsay Ray Ricard. Chase Roger Ringenberg.
Hi everyone, Chase Ringer here. I just want to say thank you for everyone who supported me through the 12 years, my friends, family, teachers who helped me out through all my assignments. Thank you again. I'm going to miss you all.
Benjamin Joel Rowe. Owen Charles Rothamer. Ethan John Rundy. Trey Matthew Ryan. Jordan Christopher Sadowski. Ian Matthias Santoir. Sydney Ryan Schlicht. Levi Vincent Schlimgen, Sarah Dennison Schlesser, Katarina Lexis Schutpeltz, George Bailey Schultz,
Thanks for all the memories. Some I'll never forget, and some I just can't remember.
Madeline Joanna Schwab, Nathan Allen Segebrecht, Adam James Shoemate, Austin Wesley Scarlett, Declan Monty Smith, Simeon Rain Smith, Kylie Rachel Soyring, Haley Hume Split, Brandon Edward Stam,
Just hope everyone's having a great summer-ish and staying safe.
Travis Edward Stam, Catherine Mary Stange, Caden David Stapleman, Madison Rose Steinhauer, Nathan Alexander Steinel, Patrick Arthur Stoddard, Abigail Rose Stram, Brittany Megan Strawpar, Sydney Lee Strauss, Emma Catherine Sutter, Morgan Charlotte Sutter, Taya Elaine Sutter, Samuel John Salkowski, Cole Martin Zekaresh, Leanna Marie Taylor, Matthew Michael Tesmer, Abigail Margaret Thompson, Shaylee Lexa Thompson, Lucas James Thompson, Rihanna Grace Thompson, Egan Kenneth Tourdot, Jaden Jolynn Trimble Smith, Jerome Antonio Trimble Smith, Gwen Gloria Truesdale, Colin Matthew Tweed, Ellen K. Van Galen, Emma Noel Van Orsdale.
I just want to say thanks to everyone who helped me throughout my school career, teachers, friends, family. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. We did it, class of 2020.
Elizabeth Rose Van Dommelen, Brooke Ellen Walton, Reese Willoughby Watson, Elisa Ann Wire, Rylan James Wick, Benjamin Kimball Winter, Clyde R. Wright. Olivia Ann Yana. Zachary James Zamish. Andrew Brennan Zell. Cletus Patrick Zenz. Owen Zachary Ziegler. Zachary Allen Zimmer. Katie Janine Zupin Walsh.